Welcome to Charleville, in the heart of Queensland's outback, a place where every dusty trail leads to a story. Come with us as we explore this beautiful town that's rich in history, charm, and a whole lot of outback adventure. Have you ever wondered what lies at the heart of the Queensland outback? Come and join us as we go and explore the hidden gems of Charleville. From discovering the United States secret airbase during World War II to going and exploring the beautiful Bilby. This trip will be full of surprises. We'll be exploring the Cosmos Centre and the Royal Flying Doctor Service. This is going to be an adventure that you won't want to miss. It's going to be packed with history, wildlife, and the magic of the beautiful Queensland outback. Let's go and start our journey back in the early 1940s when Charleville became a US Army air base, a top secret air base here, and it was of vital strategic importance to the war effort back in the Second World War. It was here that they housed the top secret Norden bomb site. The Norden bomb site was used on a number of aircraft. It was locked up and escorted to the planes, and when the planes landed it was escorted back to its top secret vault where it was stored. So come with us as we go and explore some of the history of Charleville. So Linda's sitting in a B-17 flight simulator, and so she's going to go on a bombing run and see how accurate she can be.
Bombardier, Bombardier, this is your pilot. Bombing mission has commenced. Okay, plane is straight and level. Uncaged gyro. Nice work. Enemy fire. Gunner, open fire. Engineer, get on the top turret now. Phew, that was close. Try swiping the rig knob. Swipe button.
Bombs away.
Great work, Bombardier. Let's
US soldiers who boarded the Queen Mary on their trip to Australia were originally told that they were being deployed to Hawaii. Imagine how shocked they must have been when they found themselves out in the middle of the Queensland outback. Even during wartime, life still went on in Charleville, even though the residents were sworn to secrecy. It's only in the outback where you go to get a coffee.
Airfield to get a coffee at the cafe.
That's right. The last place we went to didn't have coffee, and so now we've come to the Charleville Airport.
Supposed to be great coffee here.
I hope so.
Let's find out.
Here we go, looking for our coffee. So Lynn and I have just had our coffee at the airport, and I happened to notice a sign there that was talking about another point of historical significance for the World War II base that was here, and that's the vault where they actually stored the Norden bomb sites. So it's only a short walk from the airport. So this is a top secret vault where they housed the 5 Norden bomb sites. The Norden bomb site was so secret because it was said to have an accuracy of being able to hit a spot within about 100 feet from an altitude of 21,000 feet. So I imagine that would have given the Allies a massive advantage in the war, and that's why it was kept so top secret. This large concrete pad that I'm standing on is all that is left of a very important part of the World War II air base that was here. The part that I'm standing on now actually was the armoury, and at the armoury they used it to go and repair and recalibrate machine guns, and it's just such an important part of the staging area of this air base. So what you're looking at now, this cleared flat area in front of me, is actually part of the secret World War II air base that the Americans had here, and it's something called a revetment, and these were built to go and protect parked aircraft, and so they'd go and clear all the bush and everything, and they would park their planes here for some level of protection. Linda and I have just called in here at the Royal Flying Doctor Base in Charleville. It is such a great attraction to come and visit. It's a real eye-opener to showcase the work of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, providing that vital link to outback communities. You can see in the background there's like a flight simulator that you can go and sit in the captain's chair in the pilot's seat and go for a fly. And check out the exhibits here. It's free and it's well worth coming and checking out. And it's at the Charleville Airport as well, where there's all manner of attractions. There's the World War II US Air Base, there's the Cosmos Centre, so there's plenty to see and do in this part of Charleville. But really, come and check out the Royal Flying Doctor Service.
So the RFDS provide these medical chests for properties, for rural and remote properties, and in each chest there's a variety of different medical support items. So, for instance, the two I just listened to was a little girl with gastroenteritis and a wife with chest pain, so asthma. So they give instructions, each of the items are numbered, so they give them instructions on which item to give to the patient. Even on hand, people have the medical equipment that they need. It's amazing and it's so well done. At the RFDS Centre here in Charleville, there are a lot of interactive stories. You can read people's stories or you can hear people's stories. You can sit in a flight simulator and listen to Karen's story. In the other room I watched a video of a guy from Augathala who had a helicopter accident on his property, and he crash landed and the helicopter rolled, and if it wasn't for the RFDS he wouldn't have made it. His dad is recounting the story as well, and his dad still gets choked up in the story years later. So thank you RFDS for all that you do in saving many, many lives every year.
Stick out there. One of the interesting attractions that you can come and see here in Charleville is the Cosmos Centre. You can just see the dome in the background, and you can go inside. They have interactive displays that you can go and check out. They've got a piece of space junk in there. And also you can see the dome behind me. They have shows through the daytime. You can go and do sun viewing. You can go and watch planetarium films through the day. And they also have the Big Sky Observatory as well, which would be really interesting to come out and check out at night. And it's all reasonably priced as well. The Cosmos Centre gives a great opportunity to go and explore the wonders of our universe. And it's just such a great place to go and learn about the stars, the planets, and the vastness of space. Apparently it's one of the best places in Australia for stargazing. Hi everyone, today Linda and I are in the heart of outback Queensland at one of Australia's most unique and inspiring conservation centres, the Charleville Bilby Experience. With only around 5,000 left in the wild. This centre in Charleville is doing amazing work to protect and breed bilbies, giving them a fighting chance at survival. So let's meet this cute, cuddly, furry, big-eared marsupial that's found in only about 15 to 20% of outback Australia. There are a number of feral dangers affecting bilby populations, and those being cats, foxes and rabbits that like to take over bilby burrows and compete for the same food.
We've just been through this amazing place to get information about what's happening with the bilbies. There's a great program, Save the Bilbies, jump online, have a look at that, support it. There's only 5,000 bilbies left in the wild, so this is an amazing program to ensure that our bilbies are still here for our kids, our grandkids, and into the future. You'll get to see bilbies running around and digging and scurrying and have some great information and buy lots of great things from the gift shop which we've done today. And don't forget to support the Save the Bilbies Fund and come to Charleville. What a great spot. You'll really love your trip.
So we're at the Gordon Andrews Parkland, and they must breed them pretty big up here, hey honey?
Giants at Charleville.
Oh, giants at Charleville. That's the sort of seats you got to have when you come to the park. Imagine the size of the picnic table. The Graham Andrews Parklands is a great place to go and stop, relax and stretch the legs. It's actually an award-winning park. Plenty of things there to see and do. There's something like 18 different species of outback trees that are along the timber walk. Back in 1902, Queensland was going through its worst ever drought. And so somebody came up with the idea of using vortex guns to try and seed the clouds. Now these guns had been used with great success. There were thousands of them across Europe. I think there were 6,000 of them. And they were used with great success to dispel hail-bearing clouds. And so they thought they'd give them a try here in Australia as well. So they tried them here at Charleville, at Harrisville and at Roma. Unfortunately, they didn't work.
Dun, dun.
They dispelled hail-bearing clouds in Europe, but they didn't have hail-bearing clouds here in Charleville. When we were in Charleville, the region was going through a very severe flood event, so there was a lot of activity happening at the airport. Whilst in Charleville, we stayed at the Bailey Bar Caravan Park, which was just ideal for us because it was only about 1 kilometre out of town, and so if we felt like stretching our legs, we could go for a walk downtown. They've got cabins here. The toilets, nice and clean. Dump point. So pretty much whatever you would need, they've got here at the Bailey Bar Caravan Park. Camp kitchen. It was a great place to stay. We had a nice easy drive-through site, so for our camper van we could just drive in and out whenever we wanted. So next time we're in Charleville, I think we'll probably be staying back here at the Bailey Bar.